a lot of niggas in the club tonight. Fuck them. But it's gonna be alright. Yeah. Cause me and my clique, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. Trick Daddy. Good job.
Here we are yet again, another Good Friday. This is time, it's like, what, our first one on this Thursday? Friday?
Thursday. Yeah, I think this is the first time ever we're actually going to hit, like, being able to get it up on Friday.
We are actually getting this up on Friday, guys. We've done it. Woo!
We did it.
Yeah, so yet again, if this is the first time you guys are in on it, Karwin Walker, and
I'm Marco Flores Jr.
And we are co-creators, writers, and all that other such on Comic Book Zeros, and we're giving you guys another podcast Friday.
Yeah, this is
Friday.
This is going to be an interesting one because we've been pretty busy and there's not too much we want to give away right now, especially what's coming up. One thing definitely CBZ related, there's a bunch of stuff I think we kind of want to hit on that kind of has nothing to do with it, but one of the things is we're doing a very special intro and cut for the YouTube CBZ pilot as we're combing through this whole fine print of the partnership agreement and all that stuff and seeing what's going to benefit us more. So that's it CBZ wise, really. That seems very simple, but it's a lot of effort and stuff putting into it. But
Marco, you got some sideline news you would like to share today? Is that you just dropped on me today?
Oh, that I like Spider-Man 3?
Yes, Marco Flores now just recently came out and said he likes Spider-Man 3.
I do. It's ridiculous. It's out of control. And it is the first movie that was a Marvel property that Marvel officially put their name on and like had control over, and it definitely shows. That's another reason I think probably why I like it a little more now, because it's just like it kind of shows Marvel's first ideas of how they wanted their movies to go, and it's just like their comic books, which were just like convoluted and just out of control and like quasi
homosexual.
Not even that, just like overtly emotional to where it was ridiculous. You know what I mean? Where it was just like, dude, this isn't like Thor shouldn't be this depressed all the time. You know what I mean?
But he's Thor. He's a space pilgrim. I mean, that makes sense, right?
No, Thor.
No, it doesn't.
Thor was like and even like even people from Marvel will say like Thor was kind of, he's just an ancillary character. He was like one of the silliest characters they created.
True.
And it is kind of weird, but like I don't know. I think if I said like Ghost Rider was my fucking favorite movie that Marvel's made, I think then I would have problems. I might have to go to like a
hospital.
Yeah, seek some sort of help.
Asylum.
Yeah, but
Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, man. I just like it kind of just hit me right today when I was talking. I was like, you know what? Like,
freaked out.
You're just like, you know what, Karwin? Like, fuck everyone. I like Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, and then like I even said, like you ask somebody why they don't like it, and they never give you like a clear cut answer.
I'll give you a clear cut answer.
They just go like, it's not as good as the other ones, and I'm just like, okay, well, give me like specific reasons. Okay, what are your reasons why you don't like it?
My reasons, besides it being like completely convoluted, like I really
and we do agree on that. Like even like the dance stuff, all that stuff is out of control.
Like, and you know what? It's like I also feel like there were moments that were missed that were like I mean, okay, like Sandman was essential. It just felt like there was so much that could have been done that nothing was accomplished at all in that movie.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just saying that it was just convoluted, but it's all like, all right, you introduce like Harry, like his whole ordeal, like trying to like work that in, and then trying to work the idea of like Sandman throughout this whole deal, trying to like get the money for his sick daughter who was like terminally ill, and then Topher Grace comes out of nowhere and is like, I want Spider-Man dead, and then
it became a soap opera.
Like it literally felt like it was 3 movies rolled into one.
Yeah, you could tell there was a story that Sam Raimi wanted to finish between like the whole Green Goblin legacy and really living that up to like what that meant between two guys who were like almost like brothers.
And I guess they tried to like rework it in a sense to where it all came together, but it's just knowing that they're so different types of a storyline, because it's all like the Topher Grace Venom subplot that happens. It's just like it's silly.
I know, but I think
I can't even take Topher Grace seriously as like Edward Brock.
It would have seemed fine if they didn't like try to make him look buff either, because it would have made it seem like the Venom thing was actually like a health threat as opposed to like he's just gonna get more buff.
Well, that, and then it's like in the first one they make a reference to like Edward Brock being there, and like that goes like completely unnoticed because they're now just meeting him. But I'm saying like, wait a second, hold on. You guys made the reference in the first one as like a whatever, but in the third one you actually have them like up at the Daily Bugle like as of right now.
Like they know each other, they've known each other. Yeah, I know.
So it's like that makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, I think
and can't hide that.
And the reason why I like the third one, I don't like love it. The reason why I can sit there and watch it is it's amusing in the sense of like
punching an infant.
Kind of, or like you know when you see like okay, what's that video online when the old woman has the shotgun and she fires it and like it's like almost cracks her skull open, but she tries to play it off like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. It's like, no,
yeah,
you're just like a million years old and you're trying to fire a shotgun. You don't know how to do it. It's just like it was the obvious thing to see like Marvel's hand, their first attempt at like really controlling what the movie was going to be, and then Sam Raimi trying to fight that with like counterbalancing the silliness that Marvel wanted to put in it with like what he wanted to do with it. Mm-hmm. It's just kind of good to see that like that's what happens when you know things just don't go right from the get-go, because like anybody knows there was problems with that movie long before it even got like the final draft of the script was finished, because him and Ted Raimi did a draft, and then all of a sudden Marvel didn't like this version and didn't like that version.
That it's like they brought on Alvin Sargent, who just came in and it's all like he just rewrote it. That's what he did on 2. It just came in, did polished, and it's all like he's doing polishes on the 4th one. So it's all like it's gonna be.
It'll be Marvel's heavy hand, and it'll like we've discussed this where like Marvel has their template, and it'll be, you know, what he's doing with I was gonna say Spider-Man 4, but
yeah, let's call it Spider-Man 4.
It's pretty much Spider-Man 4. What they're doing with that, what did Aviary say? It's a midquel.
Yeah, he wanted to go ahead and try to label it as a midquel, but it's all like you're starting from the beginning and Uncle Ben's alive. Like, there's no way you're gonna get around that. There's no way it's a midquel.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it's like, from that trailer, like all of a sudden it turned like Bruce Wayne's Spider-Man, where like he knows his parents and like. Something happens to them. It's just like, dude, stop! Like
they're not flashbacks. Like these guys are actually
full on scenes. Yeah, from what they're showing, like this isn't just like we're alluding to anything. Like when you have a dissolve that's the exact shot match, that means you're staying in that scene for a while.
What was that demotivational poster that was just like, like what was J. Jonah Jameson's favorite dinner entree?
Oh my god!
And it's Uncle Ben's.
Yes, that's horrible, but it's hilarious. I mean, I don't know if like anybody doesn't know what the hell we're talking about.
Like Uncle Ben's is a different type of rice.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just the image of like the look on his face when he's got like it's that shot like he's pulling like he's laughing but like pulling down the newspaper angrily like a villain, like a madman. Okay. Oh, okay. And then one of the things we came upon
Uncle
today.
Uncle Ben rice.
Uncle Ben.
I wonder if Peter Parker just knows of this rice that actually exists.
I wonder if there's
and he just
in that version of Spider-Man, there's a New York where 9/11 never happened, and apparently Uncle Ben's rice doesn't exist either. That's an odd world to live in.
Yeah, well, that, and it's all like let's be fair about 9/11 here. Only one who actually profited from 9/11 is Kiefer Sutherland, because 24 came out at a weird time.
Fox, man. Anybody with like some sort of like South American accent was automatically tied into Al Qaeda.
Well, that, and it's all like you'd think that show would be like like it shows like the wrong time to come out, but somehow it managed to.
It was. Do you think that it might have been one of like the cathartic things though, where like people
felt at ease knowing that there was still like somebody trying to like fight terrorism?
Yeah. Do you think it was like because it was on? You know what it was? It was like. And this is a weird thing.
Like the episodes were just like Alicia Cuthbert getting kidnapped.
But here's the thing: is like 24 kind of turned into the Die Hard of like a post 9/11 world, right? Mm-hmm. Where it actually kind of made sense all of a sudden. Like it kind of almost helped people go like, oh yeah, we need a hero that's kind of like he was like throwback to like the Clint Eastwood era hero who like really didn't care about rules, you know what I mean? That whole stupid like the angry commissioner coming in.
And I'm sure he'd go rogue and like land in Africa, because I saw that 24 Redemption, and it's like, you know, I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, like it's not like it's just not for me, and I can say that it's well made and stuff, but it's just all like, why is Jack Bauer in Africa?
Well, why was Dave Chappelle in Africa?
Good point.
There was another thing that you brought to my attention again today. It was fan made. Oh. You have like this hate for fan made,
and it's trailers. And it's not knowing that I've got like this hate for fan made stuff.
Or it's the hate for like the laziness
of it. Like when recently there's been like this trailer for like BioShock. Like it's supposed to be a short. It's like on IMDb, 100,000 views since last. It's only been up for a week.
And then you showed me it today, and I didn't know about it. And when I saw it, it has footage that's obviously shot like on a 5 or a 7D because it's obviously digital. And then the minute it cuts to footage that it's not of its own creator's footage, I called it, and I was like, "That's a movie." Because like the resolution degrades. It's a high res MP4, but it's not 7D quality footage or whatever they shot on. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's like the high res MP4 that's then dragged into like an editing software, so then it like degrades, the quality degenerates or whatever. And then it was like we started combing through and realized like those shots are from other movies. The only ones they made are like the ones with the Big Daddy.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. The Tesla thing
and was the Tesla thing really from like was that really the Prestige?
It looks a little similar. It could be I
mean, because it could have just been like just made or whatever. Because it's like I can't I mean, all right, like Day After Tomorrow, that was one thing, but I couldn't really like notice like the Tesla thing that was in like the Prestige because I wasn't like that shot.
I think the reason why I said Prestige was probably because of the fact that it's just the Nikolai Tesla shit.
Yeah.
But there
could have been Sorcerer's Apprentice.
It could have been that. One thing is for damn sure, none of the shots after anything in the beach, besides the footage they have of the Big Daddy, which is actually kind of cool, but it was like, what did we say, Grandpa Simpson's scuba gear? Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it was, right?
Flying over there.
Yeah.
But it's not like we're trying to like knock it because it's all like even I have like a fan thing that I wanted to do. But it was just knowing
we all have that. But I think what jarred me was the okay. So at the beginning of this trailer,
it's like somebody has to like really debunk it. But go ahead, I'm gonna get mad.
It's good, dude. Get mad.
Yeah, thank you for this is what best friends are for. They're here to egg you on to get you angry to get mad.
Yeah,
stuff, not trivial.
The thing that bugs me isn't necessarily I'm all cool for like you doing your thing, you making your fan stuff. I'm all for that. But my thing, the thing that kind of irritates me in a weird level isn't necessarily the budget, how much it's done for, whatever, or what it's shot on, because none of that matters. But it's when you're using other people's footage, and you're using it not in the sense of like, if you're not using it for parody or satire clauses, or like for emotional resonance, like trying to compare it to something, you're just straight up using other people's footage. That to me is like, that's just, I don't know. To me, that's just lazy. It's kind of insulting.
It's not even just to you. Like it is lazy because you're taking somebody else's. Who takes Roland Emmerich's work and decides to say, I'm going to use this for my teaser.
Yeah, and here's the thing, too, is we've done everything right now with all the opportunities that have come up from us doing the CBZ thing and the stuff we've been chugging along. We've done it with our money, with technically no money. You know what I mean? For $0
and I wish that, like, it was not even, and it's not even saying that, like, we're hating or anything, but it's just like, all right. Like, I would really like the guy to go ahead and just say, like, you know what? I was wrong for using Day After Tomorrow for this footage. I was wrong for using Lightstorm and Fox and like the MPAA at the beginning to make this seem like really fucking legit.